Good. Let me turn this on. And that way we might hear you. So today, in the gospel reading, we're going to hear a story, another parable from Jesus. And remember what a parable was. Ms. Ashley told us last week, right? It's a story with a what? A lesson. That's exactly right. So it's about a vineyard. So what are these? Grapes. Grapes are what grow in a vineyard, right? Because the grapevines are there. And it's a story that we'll talk about in a second. But first, a challenge. Do you suppose that I can fit 20 of these grapes in my hand? No? You don't think so? Well, let's give it a try. How about if I give you some of these? Don't worry about that one. And you some of these, and how about if you start putting grapes in my hand, and let's see if we can get to 20. 1, 2, 3, go ahead, you can help put them in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, they're starting to spell 19, 20, no. I couldn't do it. Couldn't fit 20 in my hand. Well, okay, what if we tried? A couple slipped out. What if we get a second chance and we try it again, okay? Try to put more in. I probably have 15, so give it another try. Go ahead and try to put some in there. Okay, well, didn't work that time either, right? Well, do you think you could give me one more try? What if I tried one more time to put 20 grapes in my hand? What are these? Raisins. What are raisins? They're dried up grapes. That's exactly right. Do you suppose I can fit 20 of these in my hand? For sure. It's not cheating. They're grapes. Let's go. Try. Just dump the box. Oh boy, that's at least 20, 25, 30. Okay. It worked that time, and there's still some left in the box. Great. Thanks for your help. So that was just a little exercise. Thank you for giving me a second and even a third chance to try and make that happen. It was much easier to hold those grapes in my hand after they had dried up and become raisins, right? You gave me second chances to go and get those grapes in my hand. A lot of time, a raisin is like a grape that gets a second chance, right? It dries up, and people might not think it's very good for anything, but it's a really nutritious snack for us, right? And it can nourish us just like grapes do. So it was wonderful that there's still benefit from getting a second chance, and those grapes still have a chance to really live out their purpose. And that's what I hear in the story that we hear today about the parable. It's about an owner of the vineyard, and people come to collect their harvest of the grapes, but they send away the servants. And then he sends very patiently more, gives a second chance. And instead they throw rocks and hit those servants with a stick and send them away. And the landowner finally sends his son and says, this time I know that they'll respect him. Unfortunately, in the case of these tenants, they didn't hear it, and they didn't obey the request to get what was rightfully the landowner's. But the good news in this story that I want to focus on today is the fact that we all receive second chances, and we should be giving second chances to each other, whether it's in school or in our families or around here at church. Does that make sense? All right. Thanks for coming up and helping me today. Oh, don't leave. I promised you a little something. So here you go. You can leave that one for me. When you eat these grapes, remember about second chances. There you go. I'll take those from you. Great. Thank you. Yes. You want to pick up those grapes?